I oh my god, I was muted the entire time. No! What? Hello everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for all of the donos and the subs and the bits and everything like that. It's very appreciative. I'm very appreciative. It's been so long since I have seen everyone. It's been like 30 days since like the last stream or something like that. But I hope everyone has been holding up well. It's good to have everyone here. Um Man, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've done this. Not really sure if I'm ready, but I'm here. But yeah, um, so we're gonna go show off the model a little bit, going from top to bottom. Top to bottom. I wanted to start off by saying, I did a lot of testing with things, and I might have forgot to actually see if my model runs well with all the programs that I have open. So, we're gonna see how that goes. So we're gonna show off all the stuff on the model though. But yes, okay. So I'm gonna have a difficult time
You
showing
got
or
this,
reading
G.
chat.
You
Thank
always do.
you. So I'm gonna have a difficult time reading chat today because there is a lot to go through. But here are my feet. Oh my gosh. They kind of shift around a little bit. I got the fucking Jordans on. Okay. The new Jordans. Wrap it up. Someone said wrap it up. That's crazy. Hope you guys like the design of the shoes, even though you're probably never gonna see this again. Because I don't think there's ever a time where you will probably be seeing me shoes like that.
8 months?
Yeah, it's been 8 months. Hi, welcome in. Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today on this fine Tuesday. Oh, my volume isn't too loud either. Okay, let's keep moving down because all you see are my shoes right now. So, as you can see, I got pants. Thankfully, we are not coming into stream with no pants. I have a little overcoat, and then you can see the tippy tips of my fingers. Yeah, little slacks. Yeah, you're right. Um, Hopefully the quality of the model is good. I haven't actually tested to see how it looks on stream yet, but I think it'll be fine for the most part. The detail in the coat. Hi, Yui. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. It is good to see you. This debut has been a year in the making, so still a little nervous. Still a little nervous. Long legs, yes, but yeah, showing it off very slowly. Here we go. Here we go. So here are my hands. Oh, also, here's something that I didn't actually set up properly, which I will do in the future because I didn't actually have time for it. The watch is not set up currently, but it should be able to tell time in the future. Don't know when I'll ever need that, but I mean, it's kind of there for the most part. So I can set up to tell time in the future, but I don't know when I'll need that. Also, crazy hip sway, by the way. That's crazy. I didn't even realize I could do that. What the hell? We can tell time from an analog time in this chat. True, Mr. Taehungi. Can we get a shout out for Taehungi, please? Thank you so much. Hello. Oh my God. This is me. This is my like nether regions. Fucking crazy. Hip sway, I know. Hips be moving. There's like a bunch of toggles that I need to show off after this too. So it's not just this outfit. There's some things that we can do that I'll show, which is gonna be pretty cool. And the head pat redeem does work. I know some
Pants
of
grab.
my regular community. Thank you. I know some of my regular community have been complaining that I don't have a head pat redeem, so it is finally set up properly, which is gonna be cool. Um, okay, so we got a little chest region right here. So whenever I shift my body around, obviously my model shifts around too, which is pretty nice. Take it off. You're not real. Whoever said that, you're not real. But yeah, very broad because of the overcoat. The overcoat was specifically designed to be very broad because I wanted that build. I'm also peeking down from the top because I can't wait to sorry. Um but yeah, this is the chest region. Before we move to the face to show off the facial toggles and stuff, right? I'm gonna use this particular position here to show off some of the clothing. So as you can see, I do have this really big overcoat, right? I could take it off and put it back on. Has a little animation for that, which is very cute, very cool. I look very cool whenever I do this, by the way. Boom. It's actually huge. I get padded. The shoulders are padded, I swear. Um I can take the jacket off. It's really interesting though, because I can unbutton and button it, which is kind of crazy. Which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So I can unbutton it and then take it off. And then this is like the vest area, the vest part of the outfit, which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is my second favorite. I don't really know. What would you say? Second favorite, maybe favorite part of the outfit, just because of how clean it looks. You can also overlay the overcoat on this layer too. It's kind of crazy. You can do that. So that's pretty cool that you can do. But yeah, I can take that off, put this back on, yada yada. I can also unbutton the vest. I can do that, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So you can unbutton the vest, rebutton it, unbutton it, put on the overcoat too. I'm gonna have these as redeems too in the future. So if people want to like just manually do this, you can do that. It's not set up for this stream because I want to show it off without people spamming it, but that's just how it is. So I'm gonna take this back off, take the vest off. So this is kind of like the t-shirt area. Okay. And the really interesting thing about this t-shirt area that I have is I can slightly undo the tie. It's a little bit slutty, I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's kind of crazy, but I can do that, which is kind of cool. Another thing, I don't know if I have this set up properly, but let me actually zoom in for this one just a little bit more. Okay, I can pull up the shirt like this. That's kind of crazy. I was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so that's gonna be used for something. I don't know yet, honestly. Which also I don't know if you guys also know, but I do have tattoos. I'll show them off whenever everything is taken off, but I will show that off. Give
Take
me
it
one
off,
second.
all off, cheek.
That's
Cheek
crazy.
lick,
Take
cheek
it
lick,
all off is
cheek lick,
crazy.
cheek lick, cheek lick.
Take it all off is insane work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, but I can remove the tie, so it's just the shirt, and then I can keep doing this, which I will stop doing that. Hi, Wumbo. And then I have no shirt. Also, the shading and the musculature is crazy, but I have no shirt. I can do this, which is pretty nice. Jump scare. Oh, something else. I didn't have the chance to set this up because I couldn't figure out the positioning for it. I can set the rigging of my boobs bouncing to my hands. I can't show that off today, unfortunately, because I don't really have it set up. Sucks to suck, but in the future, I can do that. So I can move my boobs with my hands. Just trust me. I can't really show it off, but just trust me, they work. Uh, a little tired today, so can't really show that off. And then I have tattoos, and the great thing is about all of these is that I can overlay each individual piece onto each other. So I can do something like this. I could do something like this. Take this off. Take this off. Have the freaking jacket on only and then the overcoat. You can kind of mix and match a lot of the pieces because they're in individual layers. So it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Um treat just the loose tie. That's crazy. You can do the loose tie, but the collar stays, unfortunately, like that. Which is kind of nuts to think about. This is the sluttiest thing I've ever seen. Is crazy work. Yeah, but you can have tattoo on, tattoo off, this on, this off, etc., etc. And then let me zoom in a little bit more. I have the little this is me. Hello, good morning. Hi. This is the rigging. Hello, it's good. It's nice to meet you face to face. Let me actually not be naked while I talk to you face to face. This is kind of crazy. I'm so sorry. Hi. Hope everyone has been doing well. How are we feeling today? Thanks for taking time out of your day to come to my debut. Um once again, I'll say it's been a year of working on all of this. I'm kind of just glad to get it done at this point for the most part. He's not a twink anymore. True. I'm not a twink anymore, which is awesome. It's really nice. No, take the clothes off. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, now that we're here, I can zoom in a little bit more to my face and we will look at the expression toggles a little bit more, which is going to be cool. We can go on that. And also, I don't know if you can see this, but we do have this little capybara here. He has no name currently. The plan is at the end of stream, We might try and come up with a name together. I don't know yet. I don't know if that's going to be possible because there's a lot of people here. Um, Maybe it might be on my mods to catalog some options that they like and then throw them into like a voting thing and then we can vote for it. But I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Okay, so this is how I look like. Very interestingly enough, I actually can puff my cheeks out. You've probably seen this, but I can do that. I can also shift my jaw to the side, which is really nice. My ears have little gravity thingies. I got a tongue. I got a tongue. It's really nice. Um, obviously the angles on the model look great too. Blah blah blah. Let me show off some of the toggles. So I can take the glasses off if you don't like glasses. I can also put them back on, which is a thing. Which is really nice. I can take the capybara away. I can take it away. Who knows where it goes? I don't know where it goes, but it can go away. But it can go away. Oh, here's another thing that I can do that's pretty cool. Look at this. Yeah, I have a breath. So what I can do is I can lean in and then breathe. Which is really nice. Which is really, really nice, huh? And then I can also this is something that I've set up too. Uh so I can blood splatter my face. Because that's a real thing, huh? I can blood splatter it, which is really nice. And then I can do something like this. Which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. I really like the blood splatter toggle. It's really fun. Um I have tears. It looks like you caught me murdering someone whenever I have the tears on. So the tears are animated, which is nice. Nice little feature. Nice little feature. And then I do have the little heart eyes. I can do this. And then if I combine it with this, which is kind of crazy. All right. I have a little tired expression too. Oh, just opened my transformation thingy. What the heck was that? I didn't have to redo the command on that. I can also darken my face. Makes me look like one of those like ARG characters. Analog horror. Oh my god. It's like I actually did murder someone. Kind of crazy. And then I can do this. And it's kind of crazy. Spooky. Spooky. The spookster. I have sparkling eyes, and whenever I blink, they do a little pulse, which is very cute. I actually really like the sparkling eyes a lot. Boing, boing, boing. I should also zoom in a little bit more here, so I can show this off a little bit more in detail because I can do that. But yes, the sparkling eyes are a thing. I can do this, which is really nice. Can you mix the sparkling eyes with the darkened face? Yes, I can. A lot of these are layers, so they can be mixed and matched. This is crazy too. But yes, it does work. It does work. Hi, Simple. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I have a scared. Oh my god, I look so evil. I don't look scared. Hello? Evil. Evil, evil. There is evil among us. Sorry. And then I have a confused toggle. It's kind of cute. Changes my eyes a little bit. And I'm just sitting here a little confused. Congratulations on the debut. Your model looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wish I was paying attention to chat a little bit more. I am reading messages. It's just hard to catch up with everyone, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah. Uh, some other cool things that I can show off a little bit here. Let me just go back out a little bit. Maybe zoom in a bit more so I can show this off. Mm. So, I have a cross arm toggle like this, so I can cross my arms when I talk to you guys and during the chatting streams and stuff like that. So that's gonna be cool. Do we get any explanation for the lore video? So, that's a good question. I might answer that during. So we're gonna have a Q&A later, and I will focus that time on reading the chat and stuff like that. But it's supposed to be very open ended for the most part. And I will be uploading the lore video later if you want to like look at it and kind of come to your own conclusions on that. I did give a very brief summary during the debut slides that we're going to get to at some point if I can get there. um but we'll look into it for sure. But shout out Muck for the amazing animation and art, and please also shout out UNOVT who did the music and sound design for the lore video very last second, which is awesome. Please support them. They work very hard, and it would not be possible if it was not for them. But yeah, I have a cross arm toggle. It's really nice. The good thing about my cross arm toggle is if you take off my overcoat here and you take off my jacket, it also takes it off of the cross arm. Whoa. Kind of cool. Okay. So, another thing that I am able to do, I have a mug. I have a mug. It is fully rigged, and I don't know if you might have noticed with the mug of coffee, the smoke actually sometimes makes a little heart. I don't know if you noticed that. It just happened there. But occasionally it will form a little cute heart. I thought it was cute. I really wanted that to be added in. It's the very, very subtle designs, I think, that I really appreciate. Once again, big shout out to my rigger. Please go check them out. They will be credited on my debut slides and also in my about page. And also my artist for putting all of this together. They did super well. Let's see, is there anything else that I am missing here? I can do this also with the mug too, which is awesome. And then I can lean in like this, like normally, which is super nice. So yeah, I think is that all of it for. Oh, I completely forgot. Whoa. I just realized something. I have hair to show off. Let's zoom in on this. Not on my titties, please. Um I have hair to show off. I forgot about this. So, all of this hair is adjustable in length. I have not set up the length adjustables because I just don't see the point right now. Maybe in the future whenever I want to do like very specific things with it. But the basics are set up. So, I have a little ponytail. I can also have this ponytail on the other side if I wanted to. But it is just set up for this one side right now because that's the only toggle that I have. So that is a little ponytail, a little cute ponytail. I also have this side hair, very majestic side hair that's also rigged and everything like that, which is really nice. So I got my luscious locks on point. I moisturize it. Smile. Moisturize it? Condition it? I don't even know what you would even say there. I don't know if you moisturize hair. It's crazy. Okay, and then I have another side hair thing with a little ribbon tassel. And you can combine all of these if you wanted to. So like I could do the ponytail, the super long majestic hair, the little tasseled hair too. You can like mix and match, put it all on. I can spam the little buttons and then boom 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 boom. And they all come out. They all come out. Oh gosh. But yeah, That's the hair. We can I can do a little bit of adjusting on this in the future, but this is what it looks like. I'll give you like a zoomed out view if you're interested in that. But yeah, it's all fully rigged and everything. Very subtle movements. If I move my hair to the side, you can kind of see it all a little bit better. Give us the trick to hair growth. Eat your vegetables. Drink more coffee. The caffeine helps, I swear. Hello, welcome in. Just wanted to say, if you're just stopping by in the stream, I am having my 2.0 debut. I don't know if it's very evident, but I am very nervous. I've not streamed in a very long time. I've not been doing anything really except chilling recently. So I'm a little bit more nervous than I thought I would be. But it's okay. It's okay. All right. So we're gonna move on just a little bit. Okay. We're gonna move on a little bit. We're gonna move on to the debut slides. And we're gonna read through some of the slides that I have. Okay. And it's gonna be really cool. Um, I did these slides in a single night, so don't don't have too high expectations. Don't have too high expectations. I just kind of threw it all together for the first part. Um, and I wanted to I wanted to get a professional to do it, but as you can see, we're a little bit poor, unfortunately. I am I am I am in poverty after today. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's transition over. Okay. So, I don't know if maybe I need to take the capybara away, unfortunately. Bye, Cappy. Bye, Cappy. Capybara is gone. So I have this little frame thing. I don't know if you've ever encountered anybody with like frames and stuff, but I wanted to set this up for the debut, just because I thought it was a little cute and stuff like that. Yeah, the capybara is being taken away. He needs a break, unfortunately. So hello, welcome to the grand opening of the Cafébara. It's really nice to have you here. If it was not evident, I am a capybara barista VTuber named Treat. We run and own a capybara cafe here, which is why it's called the Cafébara. 664. I should have made it 67. Fuck. I I should. I should no. I just realized. Damn. Damn. That fucking sucks. I completely forgot that I could have made that like meme a thing. Okay, cool. About me. Name, treat. Hello. I don't know if it's evident. You're on twitch.tv.com/treat. So it's me. My age, 24 years old. Young, 24 years young. I'm young. I'm a strapping young lad. The template is so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I low key put this together last minute and I have no graphic design knowledge. So I'm glad that it came together a lot better than I thought. Now, canonically, my VTuber height is 195 centimeters, 6.4 feet approximately. Now, if you're a part of my regular community, you're scoffing at me at the current moment. I fucking hate you guys. Let me LARP. Let me LARP. I fucking hate you guys. Let me fucking LARP. Okay? Let me LARP on my hype, man. This is like my Tinder profile, okay? Stop. I have to lie or nobody else is gonna stay. Fuck this guy. Hi Kiari, it's good to see you. Live your truth, King. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I am a young, strapping, 24-year-old capybara barista man that is 195 centimeters tall and still growing. Okay? Okay. Okay. So the lore. So the lore was meant to be super open-ended. Okay. That was the main thing. Is I wanted the lore to be very much built over time. So I do want to expand on the lore as we continue to go forward in our streaming little journey. Um I want it to be a very like expansive world, have a lot of world building for it. I didn't want to just tell you guys what was happening. I wanted to really just like make it seem like it was the start of something new and then from there go forward. I really wanted to have like an antagonist, but I didn't want them to be like comically like evil. I wanted to be very like a very complicated character that has a lot of nuance. And so do expect a lot of lore building in the future whenever I get to it and I'm not so poor and stuff like that. I do have plans to do a lot with it. And so yeah, kind of just, the very basics is canonically Treat grew up surrounded by wealth and warmth. So during his like childhood era, right? He was very spoiled. I was very spoiled. And just didn't really see a lot of the issues that were kind of around, even though there was a lot of issues. Um, and so truth came out, kind of messed me up. You know how it is. So I ran away and I found a busted up little cafe that kind of looked like nothing. The ad was a fucking lie. Canonically a little brat as a kid, true. We fixed it up, opened the doors, and then there's this whole like secret organization thingy that takes place in the cafe. And I do have plans to have like a lot of lore building there and then try and include people from like community into the lore building. So yeah, that's like a big thing. That's like a big thing I do want to try and work on as we go forward. So I think it would be cool. I think it would be really cool. Um, Question for some of the folks that just came into the stream now. I know you did miss the lore video, kind of. Is that something you want to rewatch? Like just really quickly for those just to catch up on that, or do we want to just move on? Okay, okay. Give me 1 second to set that up really quickly. Because I need to go into studio mode here to set that up. Because boom boom. And then I will transition. Okay, cool. Let me shut up so that I can show this. Whoa, motion. That's so much motion. Oh, and also, I guess I'll show it off to the folks here too. I also have a raid intro. Okay. Back to the debut slides, since we do have a lot to still go through here. So that was first slide. So here are some of my likes. Here are some of my likes. I really enjoy listening to music. It's actually something that I do every single day, but I have no particular genre of music that I kind of listen to. Some days I listen to like rock, some days I listen to like R&B. Sometimes I listen to like the new JJK season OST. You know how it is. Or sometimes I'll sit there and I'll listen to the Pokemon game soundtracks. I don't know. It really depends on the day and what I'm doing, but I have no particular feelings towards any genre. I just like music as a whole, because I think pigeonholing myself into like, oh, I only like this type of genre is not smart, because I like a little bit of everything. My favorite genre is Treat's voice type shit. Thank you, Chaz. Treat, did you use Canva? I love the template. I did. I did. How'd you know? That's funny. Um, I am a big fan of horror games and cozy games, which seems very like on b- two completely different ends of the spectrum. Okay. Um, but it's true. I play a ton of horror games. Like a ton of horror games. I love indie horror games. I love just like any type of horror game in general. It's super, super, super fun to me to scream, but I don't like sudden loud noises. That is like a real thing. Um, so jump scare games, I have a huge fear of them, but they give me a lot of adrenaline, so I do actually like it. I'm scared of it, but I really enjoy it. It's weird. Am I a masochist for that? I don't know. Am I a masochist? I don't. Hmm. 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 I don't know. But hello, everyone. Welcome in. If you're just coming into the stream, hi. We're going through my debut slides for my 2.0 debut. Okay, sorry. Got really distracted. I really enjoy horror games. They can be both indie, they can be like AAA. It doesn't really matter to me, honestly. One of my favorite horror games of all time is Outlast 1 and also Outlast 2. Also, Marshmallow, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Save your money. I say that as a hypocrite because I spent all my money on this, but save your money. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the gifted subs and bits and tips and everything like that today, by the way. I just wanted to say that. Um, oopsie. Oopsie. I may or may not have done a little bit of an oopsie and not set up my alert sound, which I will figure out later. I don't know why they're not working. But thank you so much. It means a lot. So I do play a lot of cozy games. It's actually coming up on the schedule that I will actually be playing Minecraft for 2 reasons. One, I just really like Minecraft. It's one of my like most favorite games. I grew up playing Minecraft. It is very fun to me. I have a lot of fond memories with Minecraft. Also, too, they're paying me. Hello. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. They're paying me to play the game. Like, come on. Like, if you're not playing the game, then like, what do you mean? And, like they are. Yes, they are paying me to play the game. So, I mean, they're paying everyone to play the game right now. So, like, if you're a streamer, if you don't know, tap in on that. Go look it up. Look into your thingy. They have like an open sponsorship thingy that you can play, and whatever, and you can just for an hour, by the way. I'll probably play for longer than an hour because I actually like the game. But that's just me. Yay! Woo! Minecraft paid for this debut. True. I really like the color red. It's a big fan favorite. I don't know if that was like very evident by the little red accents on my model. But I really like the color red. I think it is very it's a very distinguished color, you know what I mean? Like it really makes me pop. Ignore the blood stain on my face, by the way. There's no particular reason why I like the color red. No particular reason. Um, Huge fan of food and drinks. Yes. I really enjoy food. I really enjoy drinks. I am a big like foodie. So whenever I go travel or whenever I go to different places, my main thing is I just really enjoy food. Really enjoy trying new cuisines from different cultures. Really like different drinks. Though I don't really drink like alcohol that much. I do have drunk streams occasionally that I've done in the past. But in recent times, I've kind of realized that like I don't like alcohol as much as some other folks out there, which, nothing wrong with that.
Happy
Not an
debut.
alcoholic.
Everything looks amazing. Expect
Thank
that soon.
you. Thank you. What the heck? That's so kind of you. You don't have to, though. I don't know if it was very evident, though. I do really enjoy chatting. I do a lot of chatting streams. This is very evident to um, my existing community here on Twitch. But I've done lots of chatting streams over time, which is awesome. There was a point in time, I think about a year ago, around this time, give or take some, where I streamed every single day for like 200 something days or something like that without really like taking breaks. And I did a lot of chatting streams. It was really fun to just be here every day and just talk about things. So that was a fun time. I'm glad to be able to do that again. I've been very much holding back on streaming, and now I'm glad that I have nothing to hold me back anymore, and I can just keep streaming. But yeah, they're really fun. So, some dislikes. I don't like bugs. I'm so sorry. Unless you're a certain Roach VTuber, I don't like bugs, unfortunately. They scare me. This is a genuine scare, by the way. I'm not a fan of bugs, unfortunately. Like all bugs, I'll make exceptions to certain bugs, but mostly I'm scared of bugs. If I see a cockroach, I'm screaming. And that, like an actual phobia kind of thing, uh, well, I wouldn't say so. But if I do see a bug, I will spray it with Raid, unfortunately. So if you are a bug in my vicinity, I'm so sorry. You might just fly high. Fly high is all I'm trying to say. Fly, fly high. um, Not the biggest fan of crime. I'm a little bit of a straight lace, of course, which I mean, probably evident by the the lore video. That's the whole origin story of the cafe. Is not really into crime. Um, Ignore the blood splatter, by the way. Not a big fan of crime, as I said. You know. Nah. Yeah, totally. Also, thank you for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. And I don't like jaguars or anacondas, which, if you don't know that, you don't know the reason why. It's because I'm a capybara. And capybaras, contrary to popular belief, they do have natural predators out there. Um, Mostly jaguars and anacondas, of course. So, if you're a jaguar VTuber or if you're an anaconda VTuber, I'm so sorry. You have no place here in this cafe. Just kidding. Just don't eat me. That's about it. Um, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a little fun fact. Um, I don't know. You should go rewatch the lore video. I just want to say that really quickly because there was a part where it did say anaconda. Just saying. A little interesting. I also want you to take a note of something really quickly. Let me go back to the model showcase really quick. If I zoom into my ear, if I zoom into my ear right here, you
Perfect
see that
time for
little.
this to show up.
Thank you. Hi, Pre. You see that little that ear right there that has the little clip on it? Which one? This one? You see there's like a little clip on it? Yeah. Rewatch the lore video, by the way. That's all I'm trying to say. Um Okay, let me go back out and then let me go back to the debut slides. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so debut slide number 2 is done. All right, let's talk about some favorites. Let's talk about some favorites. Favorite animes, okay? I honestly watch anything. I am not like a crazy show watcher. So I don't really watch a lot of like different shows or movies or animes and stuff. But recently we watched Solo Leveling as a community. I say recently like it wasn't months ago, but we watched it together as a community during a community night. And Solo Leveling was really good. I know some people have some qualms with it, but I kind of just turned my brain off. I just kind of turned my brain off and I just kind of watched it. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty good. I read the manhwa for it, and I also read the novel for it too. The text for Solo Leveling. So that was like a whole thing that I was there for, which is pretty cool. So I actually know a lot about what's going on in that show, surprisingly, which is kind of cool. Horimiya is probably one of my top romance animes that I've watched in the past. I talk about it a lot. I watch a lot of romance animes just because I just like the progression of a lot of it. So huge fan. Um, and A Sign of Affection. We watched that as a community on the Discord too. Once again, very amazing anime. Had a lot of fun with you guys, kind of simping over some of the characters and just like being stupid and watching it for what it was. It was good, all bangers. For favorite shows, I do want to say disclaimer, I don't really watch shows a lot because I am a serial binger, and so sometimes I don't know, I just don't really watch shows that much. uh but recently I've been watching The Pit. If you don't know what The Pit is, it's basically kind of similar to those like shows that feature like hospital and like doctor situations and like nurses and doctors and all that kind of stuff and all their interactions and their cases and all these different things. Um I really enjoy The Pit just because like a lot there's it's I feel like it feels more grounded and not as like crazy as I would say maybe House, because I used to watch a little bit of House, and that show is fucking insane, by the way. Um, House is not a real character. That guy is not real. um, but yeah, as someone who has worked in an ER, it is very realistic. Yes, Hypno is a nurse, so she knows what she's talking about. I also watched Arcane. If you've never seen Arcane, it is a League of Legends inspired show, but it's if you hate League of Legends, you might actually like the show Arcane because it has nothing to do with the game really outside of the lore. Um, Big recommendations for folks who have never seen Arcane. It will make you cry. It is sad, but there's so much action in it too. There's so much feeling. The lore building and the characters all look super cool. Big big, big recommendation from me. I'm saying that not as a League of Legends player, but as someone who enjoys shows a little bit whenever I can. So please go watch it if you have the time to. Arcane's awesome. Favorite games. I talked a little bit about it earlier, but I'm a huge comfort and horror game streamer. Outlast 1 and 2, huge fans of those games. I might actually be a masochist because Outlast 1 was my first ever horror game, like ever. Like I had never played a horror game before that. It's like a real thing. Um so kind of crazy to think about, but it was my first ever game. That was like a horror based one. And then I played Outlast 2 straight after, which is really fun too. I will say Outlast 2 was a lot scarier to me because I did not like the high school slash like school portions. I don't know if it was high school or if it was middle school, but the school portions really scared me a lot. Not the biggest fan of that. Just because of how like realistic it looked whenever I was playing it. Did you play the DLCs? I did. I did play the DLCs. They're a lot of fun. And then favorite music, I talked about it earlier, but I don't really have a favorite music. Also, thank you for the bits and the subs and everything. I really appreciate it. Once again, you don't have to. I'm in debt anyway. Don't even worry about it. Um, Favorite music is anime OSTs. I love anime OSTs from a bunch of the shows that I watch. And I also really like video game OSTs. I listen to a lot of the Pokemon OSTs just because I really enjoy the Pokemon music. So that is something that I do a lot in my free time. Okay, cool. Sorry, I yapped a lot during this debut slide stuff. Delirious from JJK OST is so good. True. Amazing new model treat. Thank you. No worries. I have not been streaming in recent times as preparation for this big debut. So thanks for being here, regardless. Um, next slide. Next slide. Hi Treat, your new model looks amazing. Where's the capybara though? Boom! Capybara on the shoulders. He doesn't fit in the frame though, because he's a little bit too rotund. Okay? So we're gonna have to take him away for a second. He's going back to where he came from. Little rotund. Um Okay. So I do have official hashtags, which we
Beauty.
already had some before, right? But I did want to revamp them. For fan art, I have the Cappy art tag because no one else uses it and it makes sense. So, I have it. For clips, we have Cappy clips. Cappy clips. Makes sense. Cappy art, Cappy. Oh my god, Jay! Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. What the hell? Mwah. Thank you. What We have an ad break. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Well, if you did get hit by a sub, thank you so much. With the ads coming up, we'll have a little bit of a BRB time for the folks that don't have a gifted sub or a sub in general. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'll be right back. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Mhm. Mhm. Do you guys like the 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 nature sounds. I had to add that in manually. Thank you. It's very kind of you guys. Yeah, I I put a lot more time into kind of the music and the little sound design stuff for each of the little scenes cuz I really wanted it to fit. Oh my god, is that John? Welcome back everyone from the little ad break. You didn't really miss anything cuz we kind of sat on the BRB screen for a little bit. Good to see you though. We had a little break. Hope you had time to get some water, go to the bathroom. Holy moly. Hydrate or dehydrate. We're back. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Uh Hashtags. I was talking about hashtags. We have a fan art tag, Cappy Art. Some people already use it. I appreciate those who use it because then I can actually see the art that you guys make. I get confused sometimes because I'm very bad with social media occasionally. I do have clips for those who do post clips. Occasionally I do see them. Um Cappy clips to consolidate all of them makes my life easier. Once again, very appreciative from me. And also NSFW. I don't have any particular rules on it. I really don't give a fuck. As long as you're happy, doesn't matter to me. But if you want to share it, that is the tag too. That is the hashtag too. I really don't mind. Don't even stress it. And we can go on to some of the goals that I've wanted to set for myself a little bit. These are just very simple things that I kind of ran off the top of my head. Can I draw you sloppy making out with Tay? You can do whatever your imagination makes you do. Smile, 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 smile. You can do whatever you want. Smile. Whatever you want. It is all possible. It is all possible. I recently started drawing smut. I did not know. It's crazy. Okay. Okay, one of my goals is to learn to sing a little bit better. I do think that um my singing skills definitely need a little bit of work. I've not been singing in recent times, unfortunately, because I've been so busy. I do like music. I do find singing very therapeutic. Um, but I do want to put in a little bit more time into learning how to sing kind of seriously for once. Um, what that looks like, maybe I might go look for a vocal coach or something. I'm not really sure yet. It really depends on how much time I have, just because, well, I'm a bit of a busy guy, unfortunately, in recent times. But hopefully it's not going to be as busy going forward. But it's true. I am a little bit more busy, especially with school coming up. Um, Create a fully original song. That is something that I really want. Whenever I say fully original song, I mean like new lyrics, like an instrumental, an animation for it, like everything, like the full package. I really, really want that to be like a long-term goal for me to just kind of push myself to do a little bit more there. So that's a big thing that I want to try and kind of lock in on. That'd be kind of cool. And then maybe in the far future, when I'm not poor, poor. Whenever I'm not poor, I may commission a full animation with the treat lore and everything and expand upon it and just kind of cool like situations and stuff. I want like a full animation done by like a professional studio and everything like that cuz that's like a big goal of mine. Um I want it to be done. How much is it going to cost? Probably thousands of dollars. And do I have thousands of dollars to use for something like that? Hell no. Hell no. I don't have thousands of dollars. But that's why it's a goal. That's why it's a goal. Yeah, I everything comes out of my own pockets. Unfortunately, cuz I am not a part of an agency, which you know what? It's nice being your own boss, running a cafe and everything like that. It is nice. And then last goal, which is very lore related, stop my father figure in the lore. That will be progressed upon as we go forward, of course, and that's gonna be great. Was an aggressive hell no. I mean, true, but it comes from the soul because my wallet is crying. Uh, Here are some of the credits. My model artist is Pan the Bread. You might have heard of her. She's very cool. Pan's awesome. I really appreciate it, Pan, very much. She's worked very hard, honestly, to get us to this point, so that we can actually debut and do all the things that we do here. As for my model rigger, go check them out also on Twitter. They do amazing things. I actually think she has open comms for rigging commissions, by the way. So please go check it out if you are an aspiring VTuber looking for you know the next new rigger. It is open. Please go check them out. Genuinely. And if you want a full breakdown of all the different little credits and stuff, I think I got most of them on my Twitch about section. There is a credits section where I tried to put everyone in that I worked with for this debut. The new model is so good. Thank you. What the heck? Hi Zeki. Hello Zeki. I hope you're doing well. Okay. And now we're gonna transition over to my favorite screen. This is my chatting screen. Whoa. So this is the actual cafe where we're gonna do most of our chatting streams and stuff. It's gonna be here, right here. The background is animated and everything like that, and then we actually have a chat, of course, on the side up there, to the to the left, top left, and everything like that. You like the background? It's really cute. I also have a custom. Oh. Komodo, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. You did not have to do that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Um, but yes, let me put my overcoat on because I like the overcoat. And then zoom in a little bit. There we go. So we're going to be doing most of our chatting streams and our casual stuff in the cafe. And we'll be pretty much situated here. Pre, thanks for the 5 gifted. Hello. Hello. Don't go broke. Thank you. Don't be like me. Please. don't please don't be like me. Um um Sorry, very distracted. We're gonna be doing most of our stuff here, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I have different versions. I do have different versions of this screen, which I can show you guys. So if I wanted, there's a little rain variant of the screen for those who are interested in kind of the nighttime vibes and stuff like that. Um, Dino, it's good to see you. Also, thanks for the freaking 5 gifted subs. And Springs, thanks for the 5 gifted subs too. I'm gonna beat you guys up. Sorry, no, I'm not. Oh my god, thank you. Where? Where? Thank you, by the way, genuinely. It really actually means a lot to me. What the heck? You did not have to do that though. Excuse me. Very distracted. So I do have a rain variant of this screen. Jay, thanks for the 400 bits. I really appreciate it. Don't go broke. Hear me? Don't go broke. Don't go broke. So there's a rain variant of this screen, which is really nice. And so we might do occasional chatting screen streams in here. I might do ASMR. I'm wanting to for a little bit now. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, my chat design is custom. So when people like do things, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when people like give subs, bits, tips, whatever, it all shows up in the little chat design up there. And also, depending on if you're like a VIP or if you're a mod or if you're a sub or if you're different things, you have different chat box designs. Yeah. It's really cute. I thought that was super cute. So like for those who are subbed, you have like a slightly different design. For those who are VIP'd, you are blue. You have a little different box. You're a little special. You're a little special. You get a little special neat treat up there. Get it? Cause I'm a treat. Whoa. Whoa, he said the word. Whoa. Oh gosh. And the model tracking for the mouth is really nice too. Since I can eat ooh. Yeah, track is really good. I mean, that was the showcase. So the track is really good. Um yeah, no, and then it's really nice because I can boom. Uh, I can't be taken seriously, unfortunately. Um Also, if you guys don't like the rainy scene, there is a different scene. This is a slightly different scene. It is also in the dark. Ah. Okay. Um it is not raining in this one. There's like a moon and shooting star. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this. Let me move myself to the side really quickly. Do you see right there, close to the middle of the screen, the shooting star, the moon, and then that seat? Does that remind you of something?
Hi, Chi. I'm so lazy. I just
You're
got home
good.
from work, Chi cry.
Hello, Spoopy. No worries. No worries. I also have a TTS setup, which you probably already heard. I just used TTS Monster because I thought it was cool. It was easy to set up. That's about it. It's all connected. True. It's all slightly connected, and everything is really meshed well together. That's you know, I try my best. I try my best. Also, are you getting 1,000 times hotter in the starting student screen? Yeah. The artist did a really good job on that. The starting soon screen, I don't even want to think about the price that I paid for that. I don't want to think about it. Was it worth it? It was. At least for my vision, my creative vision. Um, but I don't even want to think about it. Is it more than $1? Oh yeah, it's more than $1. It is definitely more than $1 for sure. Happy debut. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Um okay. So, here are some things that I want to go into. So, I showed off most of the things that I wanted to show off for the most part. Which was pretty quick. It's already been almost over. It's been over an hour. Oh yeah, bring back the capybara. You're right. Forgot. Um, we are more than an hour in here at this point, which is pretty fucking crazy to think about, honestly. Kind of nutso. Kind of nutso that it's been this long and we've been kind of speeding through all of this. Um, I do want to say that in the near future, in the following streams, I will have most of the redeems for channel points set up properly. So you should be able to adjust the clothing, outfits, etc., while I stream. Uh, I might do it occasionally myself, but for the most part, you can just kind of play Barbie dress up doll with me. Um, it's gonna be fun. And also, let me actually put on my mug because I think it's good ambience. But um, you can kind of just play Barbie dress up doll for the most part there, and yeah, it's pretty nice. It's weirdly nice, which is really cool. Um, but yeah, I will be doing that and setting it all up. So I wanted to open up the floor for a Q&A session symbolized by the Q&A that I very carefully put in the bottom right of the screen. Yes, that took a lot of work, I swear. I totally didn't take 2 seconds on that because I forgot to do it before stream. Okay. So, any particular questions to both me or anything at all? I am pretty much opening the floor if you want to get to know more about me, more about the community. If you have any questions about the debut, the process of anything, I am pretty much an open book. Pretty much an open book. Um, yeah, feel free to ask me. Hey, man, nice model. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, man. Hope you're doing well. Can I ask Muck a question? Of course. Of course. Has your nervousness gone down at this point? No, honestly. I do think it's a combination of the fact that I haven't streamed in give or take like 20 plus days. So I'm a little out of practice compared to usual. On top of that, I think I have just been just nervous on how well this debut was going to go, to be completely honest with you. I feel like I didn't really market it super well. I kind of was just hoping that it would work out. That's about it. Um it's also a lot of work put into one stream and it's definitely kind of gotten to me a little bit, if that makes sense. Do you still have access to the old model? Yes, I do. You know what's crazy, by the way? Let me show you something. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome into this stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome into the Cafébara. I hope everyone's doing okay. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh. New Oshi spotted. True. What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Are you gonna keep the VOD of your debut up? Yes, yeah, I am actually gonna keep the VOD of my debut up. Mm-hmm. Of course, of course. I do plan also in the near future to post more YouTube videos. So a VOD debut highlight will be done pretty soon. Also, Rini, thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. But I will keep my VOD up for the most part. What is the connection with the capybara sniffa? Where do you get them? Is there any connection with the tattoo and marking on the head? So we will expand upon that as we go. You know, some of it is lore stuff. It will continue to evolve. I don't want to spoil too much as we go forward. So I'll leave it up to your imagination there for that one, right? Because I do think lore plays a big part into it, and I don't want to just throw it out there, if that makes any sense. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Also, start thinking about both names for this capybara here. Maybe a little name that might be like, maybe permanent, maybe semi-permanent. We might name him something else in the future. I don't know, but start thinking of names. Also, start thinking of community names too, because we will figure that out officially too, because we've been testing a lot of different ones over time, and I do want to officialize that also. So, think of those two things: a name for the capybara and a name for the community. You know, are you nervous with a sexy ass model gang? I don't know. I'm a nervous guy. What can I say? Will you have other outfits than this one? Yes. So I do have a comfy outfit planned for the future, kind of like a 2.5 debut. The art for it's already made, by the way. I just need to get it rigged. So that's gonna be something that we will be working on in the future. I gotta think about the timing for that, but I also have to look at my wallet because I'm kind of coffee you're drinking instant. Because we put this together last minute. Hi, Tima. It's good to see you. What was the hardest part of the process? Great question. Great question. The hardest part of the process was honestly just waiting for everything to get done and finding the right people for the job, which seems like a very cop out answer, but it is true. Something that you may come across, you may not, you may know about this, but it was really evident whenever I was looking for most of my assets, is that there's not many people out there that have a lot of experience with very expensive male models. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I really do want to reiterate that there is nothing wrong with that. It's just because there's just not a lot of people out there spending that type of money. Does that make any sense? Also, Arar, it's good to see you. Hi. Oh my gosh, it's Arar, guys. Go check out Arar. They're also an amazing creator. Um, there's not many VTubers, like male VTubers out there that like buy very expensive models. So it's hard to find like an artist and a rigger who has a lot of experience with something like this. Um Also another thing is that like a lot of riggers are very like busy people. Rigging takes a very long time and a lot of people have queued up work. So finding like people to actually like do your rigging and art is hard. It took me a while. I worked with Pan for my art and she was a blessing because we did like a bajillion revisions to get to this point. Um she worked very hard to get us here and it would not be possible and the model would not look nearly as good if it wasn't for her hard work. And for me, it's actually a very interesting story for my rigger. I actually got referred to my rigger by someone that I met through stream. So the night that I was trying to find someone to do my rigging, I couldn't actually find anyone because everyone was booked out. All the people that like I knew of and I wanted to work with, they were just booked out. I just didn't like it was the time frame was just bad. And they wouldn't be open until like 2027 or something like that. And I didn't want to wait that long. Um, but I couldn't find anyone. And so the next day I booted up my stream and I actually met someone through my stream who was a model artist. And I was kind of like venting about how I had a little bit of a struggle to find a rigger. Um, and she actually contacted a few of the people that she knew in the rigging scene, which got me the referral to get the rigging that I have now, which was really perfect. So it all worked out very happenstance, but it just kind of happened really, and no planning. It's really cool. So yeah, hopefully that explained a little bit. A very long-winded answer. I am reading chat, by the way, just so you know. But I am definitely a little bit behind. I'm gonna pick and choose some of my stuff. I pick and choose some of my stuff here. Is the bit of the ear missing the part where you got shot, or is that something you can't tell us yet? Yes. Maybe. Who knows? Perhaps. Can I just note that the chat is no longer in all caps anymore? It is. It isn't. Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. Also, I do recognize a lot of, so I do have a really good memory for names. I do recognize there's a lot of newer folks here. I'm it would be too hard for me to say hello to every single person because there's so many. But don't do realize that I do see you. I will probably be a lot more like talking to each individual person as we go forward, like in the future streams, which I do have a schedule made. Whoa, I mean, crazy. I know. I do have a schedule made for once that I will show off later. If you are new to my community, I don't make schedules. Don't make schedules. Hi, Xian. I don't make schedules. So I actually have a schedule, which is kind of crazy. I know. A schedule in this economy. For Treat? Whoa. Treat with a schedule? What? Crazy. I don't think I've ever really made a schedule. It's just not something that I particularly do. Whoa! Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, how was your stream? I hope you had a good stream. Did you see the little cute raid animation with the little elevator and the little capybaras? Oh my god. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your stream? Welcome into my debut. Welcome into the Cafébara. I'm here debuting today. Okay. Uh can we name the cappuccino since we lost our class pet? It's not a bad name. It's not a bad name. Can I sorry, if we have any mods here, thank you guys once again for helping out. Could you tally up some of your favorite names into like a little voting thing? And then have people just kind of ambiently vote for it. We might just go with something. Thank you. Thank you. Happy debut. The model looks stunning. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by in my debut. What the heck? Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. How have you been doing, Treat? I've been doing good. Thanks for asking. It's really kind. Yeah, I do have a schedule. We have some stuff. We do have a stuff for a schedule. Just wanted to tell you that your model looks amazing, and I hope that your nerves have calmed down a bit. Yeah, they have definitely calmed down a bit more. The model looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to say. Oh my gosh. I just realized I have not been drinking water. Holy moly. I don't know if this was talked about, but have you considered thinking of a community name for the community? Yes. That is the plan. I am thinking about it. I do want some ideas for sure. I do want to call you guys something instead of just being like, "Hi guys, hi guys." I don't like using guys. I want something that I can use. But Dio, please get some dinner. I really appreciate it. As always, for the Raiders coming in, feel free to chat, chill, vibe, lurk, do whatever you want to do to make yourself comfortable. Thanks for being here. Call us coffee beans, desserts. Oh, true. We could go like a treat theme. That's kind of crazy. Coffee bean is cute. Coffee beans, coffee beans. What kind of coffee do you have? It's instant. Um. uh. Okay. So, did your past model lock in and hit the gym? True, I did. Hitting the gym, hitting the weights. Okay. So, we're going to do a little vote coming up soon, hopefully, with the mods kind of setting that up. We're going to do a little vote on the name of the capybara. And then we will do a little vote on the community name. And before we leave today, we will finalize those two things going forward since we're all gathered here today. Gathered here in this little cafe. Hello, Zochi. Hi, how are you? Zochi. Hello, Zochi. Um, Also for the Raiders here, I forgot to show you. I should probably show you this. Oopsie. Completely forgot. But all right, let me just but up. Pause the music, and then let me just hit you with this. Whoa, that's me. Whoa, welcome in, little raid intro. Wow, that's me. Whoa, so cool. Hello, Zechi. Hello, Zechi. Hope you're doing well. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. Looks so official. Thank you. You know what's really cool too? Here's our thing. Here's our schedule going forward for the next week or so.
Nasami? Cheat, a name that shouldn't be named. VT,
Mm-hmm.
it's been close to 5 years since I've joined your chat. I
Yeah.
am glad to see new horizons for you. I am aware I'm late, but to all in the community, it's always nice to see you all, OGs, newbies, and all in between.
Hi. Hi. Hi, JSG. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate everyone who subs. It means a lot, helps me out a lot, makes this very possible. And also you get, the emotes, ad-free experience, etc., etc. It's really cool. Okay, so this is the schedule going forward. So today was the debut. Okay. And tomorrow we're gonna do a little bit of a yapping stream, little yapping stream to talk a little bit about post debut stuff and kind of how we felt going forward with that, right? After that, on Thursday, we're gonna have another stream. We're gonna be playing Minecraft. It is going to be somewhat of a sponsored stream because we're doing the whole Minecraft sponsor thingy. Because I'm poor. Don't blame me. The fact that this cafe is even running right now, even though it looks really nice, all my money went into it. All my savings. I'm poor. So we're gonna play some Minecraft. And then we're gonna do another chatting stream on Friday. I'm gonna have some topics lined up for that particular chatting stream. It's gonna be super cool. Hi Mon. And then we're gonna do on Saturday a Reddit. Am I the asshole reading and yap? We're gonna do that. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I love those stories so much. I love those stories so much. Also, Hypno, think of the gifted sub to Mon. It's good to see you. Also, Jasper, can I get a shout out for Jasper too? Thank you so much. And then Sunday, another Yap stream because I love talking to you guys, which I will have some topics too. But we're gonna be doing Scrandle on Sunday. Scrandle. I don't know if you guys know what Scrandle is, but Scrandle is basically a little bit of a game where you choose between two pictures of food, okay? Basically. And you have to choose what you think most people would choose between like the two things. So, it's the game that you guys saw me play a while back. Remember whenever we were yeah, you remember that game that I played for some of my long-term community? We did my mushy pea theory? Which, okay, disclaimer, I don't actually hate mushy peas. However, they do look like nuclear waste, unfortunately. So for those who don't know, I have subscribed to the mushy pea theory that if the image shows mushy peas, that is the losing food. So that is my I have not been wrong yet. I have not been wrong yet. I have not indeed been wrong yet. So that is our schedule for the upcoming week. I will post this on the Discord and the Twitter pretty soon. And when I say pretty soon, right after stream. That's a little schedule. Very, very cool. This was made by I will post it in my about section. I completely forgot to do that. But this is a template and I will credit them. I'm so sorry I forgot. Oops. This was done last minute. Man's taking no breaks. Exactly. Do expect me to be streaming every single day for the foreseeable future until I start school again. If you guys don't know, for some of the newer folks here, I do start school in June, the last day of June. Um, I will be going to dental school, and that will be taking up a pretty solid chunk of my time, but I will still be streaming, of course, during that entire duration. I'm going to be streaming as much as I can until I go into school. So that's going to be cool. So yeah, it's pretty soon. It's pretty soon. The big reason why I wanted to debut um so like now, because I just knew that I was going to be busy. That's about it. I just had a feeling that if I didn't debut now, who knows when the next time my debut will be, you know. Oh, also, I forgot. I can also do this, by the way. I can click one button and then shift my positions, right? And then if I shift my positions, I can just do this at any point. So like I could just jump scare people with this, which is kind of crazy. So like that's like a whole thing that I can do. For free? True, for free. And then I can do like a little lean in, and then we can do a little chatting stream with me leaning in to the camera, and then leaning back out, and then leaning back in, and then like I can boom. Show us your tattoos. Sure. Yeah, why not? Okay. Yeah. Boom, boom, and then tattoos. Oh, and then I should probably take the overcoat off too. There we go. So those are the tattoos. The tattoos. You have tattoos? I do. I do have tattoos. I actually do. And then I can also lean in like this, which is really nice. Whoa. The angles are crazy, by the way. And then if I zoom back up here and then do something like this, it also works too. But yeah, very cool stuff. I do want to say though, thanks again everyone for coming into my debut. Okay, I do get a little sappy here very often, but I really wanted to talk about it. Um my
Happy
community
debut,
has
Cheek. I looks
oh,
amazing and I am so proud of you.
thank you, Crow, for being here and supporting me during my debut. It's good to see you. I'm happy that you're able to stop by. I just really wanted to say thank you to everyone who was able to come into my stream in recent times and really supporting me during this debut. It's a big passion project for me. I spent a lot of money, but honestly, I don't really care. I never thought that I'd get this far into VTubing. I started VTubing in 2021 as like a little joke and little funsies. Um, and it just kind of happened. Really weird to think that we're like at this point. Um, and so I just really wanted to say thank you to my existing community that's been here since the beginning. It would not be possible. You guys definitely motivate me to continue doing better and to keep putting more effort in every single day. Um, it's crazy to think that I'm at this point, but I am. Crazy to think about. Thank you for a lot of the new folks coming in and for taking time out of your day to support me. I have pretty much only met you for the first time, but I do think that there is definitely something here and that we will go very far. We'll go very far as a community here. Um, and so I'm really looking forward to the things that we're gonna do. You know, like is this is just so weird to me because I really thought personally I would have quit streaming and VTubing by now. I actually did quit for a little bit, which is a bit sad to think about actually. Basically, I took like a 2-year break from VTubing and streaming a while back, and I came back like a year and a half ago, just because I wanted to give it another shot because I had the time to. Um, and my first stream back like a year ago, it was like me and like two other people, I swear. I hadn't met like anybody in this chat. Um, I actually don't know what they're doing now. Those two people that showed up from my old community. But it was nice talking to them. I really wanted to just come in and update people on my life. And I didn't really expect to like stick with streaming. And then I did. It was really interesting. It really did. Um, and then people just started showing up. And I was like, whoa, where are all of you guys coming from? This is crazy. You guys are all coming from all these like different directions and different places. Like this is shocking. Um, and then it kind of grew. The community kind of grew a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And I started meeting more people. More and more people started showing up. And the next thing you know, I'm working on a 2.0. Next thing you know, I have a real community now. And people who actually watch my content, like unironically. And I was just kind of sitting here and I was kind of just like, wow, I actually can't believe this is happening. And now the 2.0 is done. One last thing off of my bucket list that I wanna do. Will I ever stream on TikTok again? Maybe. I don't know if I could be shirtless on TikTok though. Thank you for giving streaming a second chance. Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life no matter um how small it is, you know? It means a lot that I'm able to be here. Weird cuz I feel like it's a bit bizarre to think about, but yeah, TikTok has it out for him. True. TikTok, the 6 times that I've streamed on TikTok, by the way, they've banned me. Annoying. They've banned me. Um, Oni, thank you. What the heck? What was that message? What the? So kind of you. I really appreciate you so much. Whoa. Motion. Thanks, guys. It means a lot. I am looking respectfully. Thank you. Welcome in. Mm. Also, Kawaii, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Sorry, I got very distracted. Wanted to say once again, it means a lot that I am here, that I'm able to do the things that I do. Do have a lot of plans going into the future. This is not the end of the things that I want to do. I want to continue to do more things going up into the future, of course. I don't want it to be like a one and done kind of situation, of course. I don't want it to be like a one and done situation. So I'm gonna keep working hard. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep doing things. I'm gonna really try and put a schedule out every single week. Um, Keep coming up with good ideas. Post more on YouTube. Do more things. It will make it happen. Put on a jacket before you catch a cold. True. It's fine of putting shirt on. Cheers to more success and debuts and happy memories. Thank you. It means a lot. What the heck? Love the details on the capybara. The capybara is so cute. Okay, sorry. I got really distracted. Muck, can we get the vote up for the capybara's name? And then after that, can we also get another vote up for the community name? Because we do need a name for this community. And so yeah. Are we gonna keep doing Friday community nights? Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I really do want to. It was a lot of fun. I've been busy recently, which I'm so sorry for. Been trying to take this time to decompress and get back into my groove. for streaming. So it means a lot. Thank you so much for continuing to stream. It means a lot to me to be able to be with you today. Yeah, of course. It really means, I mean this genuinely, but it means a lot to me that you guys are here. So, it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to welcome you guys into this community and welcome you guys into this cafe. Big things planned, not just VTubing related. I think VTubing is a amazing medium to create content and to form a community around. But I do want to do more things too to expand on that. You know, I think there's so much potential that VTubing has. Um, and I feel like you can take it super far. You know, don't, kind of think a little bit outside of the box is I guess what I'm trying to say. little outside of the box is probably a good plan here. So yeah, let's see. I miss Treat and all of you so much. I'm so happy the streams are back. Yeah, I can't wait to hang out with you too. Treat, thank you for being there with all of your chatting streams. They help me a lot, and I spent hours either to you just yapping or playing games, which helps me stay happy and motivated. Yeah, if I can help you in any way whatsoever, it means quite a lot to me. I'm excited to see everything you're going to continue to put out. Thank you, Boopsy. It's been such an amazing time watching you this past year or so. You've inspired me in so many ways, and I'm so happy that you're able to put out this amazing 2.0 debut. Thank you. Thank you for being here. My nights are never the same without y'all. True. I am so happy I am here. This community basically became my second home. I have loved meeting friends here and finding my first Kamiyoshi. Hope you're only going to keep going up, Treat. Thank you. Latte, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Holy moly, it means a lot. You're paying off my debts. Uh, I, st- I still got commissions to pay off. It's true though, but thank you. It means a lot. I do want to get back into watching stream, even if it is just to put it into the background. Yeah, of course. Of course. No pressure, right? I say this all the time, but as much as I really enjoy streaming and I really love streaming, I really never expect people to like force themselves to watch my streams or force themselves to do anything or like, you know, because here's the thing. I do this for the love of the game. It is not really a career for me, more that I just enjoy doing it. And it makes me happy to be here every time. And I don't really get stressed as much anymore with streaming because of that. Because I know that at the end of the day, I'm just going to enjoy doing what I do here, regardless if people show up or not, because this is the whole point is that I enjoy what I do. Thankfully, I have like a very, amazing career lined up after my schooling. And so I don't really have to worry too much about needing to make this work, which means that I can be a little bit more mm, flexible with my ideas and the things that I want to do for streams. And not feel a lot of pressure that I need to pay off my debts and stuff because, well, I actually don't have that much debt, which is good. I'm a big, I'm very scared of debt. So yeah. Wolfie says, I'm very glad to have found this community when I did. It's been so warm and welcoming every time I'm here. I love being here and I wish you nothing but success, Ren, going forward. You truly deserve all the love. Thank you. It means a lot. So much glaze. True. There's a lot of glaze. A lot of glaze. A lot of glaze. A lot of glaze. Okay. So it seems like the capybara. The vote is up, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's above the chat, by the way. You should vote if you haven't voted. Oops, I should have said that. You have a few seconds, by the way, to vote. Oops, my fault. My fault. Hello, your vibe is very fun. Twitch suggested you to me. Welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. Oh, I can do my intro for the first time. Hello. My name is Treat. I am a Capybara barista VTuber. I run this fantastic cafe you see behind me. which is a capybara cafe, and it's called the Cafébara. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so cappuccino is the name of the choice. So this little guy, which we will highlight here once again, zoom in, not on my titties, please. Unfortunately, no titty shot tonight. This little guy, going forward, his name is Cappuccino. Or her name. Probably her. Her name is Cappuccino. Oh, sorry. I love messing around with the tongue. I really love messing around with the tongue. Can this man social distance himself? That's crazy. Now I'm just gonna sit here as close to the screen as I can, just because you said that. And actually, I'll do you one even better. I'll lean in, so I'm taking up 99% of the screen. Okay, 99% of the screen. And I can do the little Capadon here too. Okay, so watch out. You're in wall distance. You're in Capadon distance. This is why COVID happened. Stop. 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 Oh yeah, here. If you wanted a better look at my expressions, here's the crying one. Here's the crying one. Here's the hard eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Here is, what is this one? What is this one? Tired pose? Oh, this one doesn't work. Not on that. Oh my god. And then the blood splatter. Whoa. Oh yeah. Also, there's this little like animation that plays whenever I do a little blood splatter, like this. I don't know where it's getting sucked up to, but. And then I have the little eye sparkle, and whenever I blink my eyes, boing, 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 boing. And then this is supposed to be scared, but I look evil. There is evil among us, by the way. And then here's my confused look. Which, let me turn off my blood splatter. Here's my confused look. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then there's the steam. Can't look up and stick out your tongue at the same time. Oh yeah, also I have little fangs. E E E little fangs. What else am I missing here? I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Oh, and then you already saw like the hair toggles and stuff. I wanted to on that. Okay. Pew pew. Wow. Pew pew. Oh wait, gotta turn that toggle off. Oopsie. There we go. Yeah, I got a little hair toggle from that too. Very cool. Very cool. Sorry, I got very distracted. Let me catch up with chat. Hello. Hello. I love the long hair. Thank you. Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? All right. Let me actually take a little peek-see on how long we've been streaming for. 2 hours. What about the boob thingy? You know what? I didn't set it up properly because my webcam was having issues. But here, I will, just for you. The heck is my webcam? Just for you, I'll set it up right now. Set it up right now. We'll show it off. Let me strip. You look so schmexy. Thank you. Position change. Boom. Okay. Boom. Bug. Go away. Okay. Here we go. Let me attach this in. Webcam. Tracking? Does it work? Tracking. Webcam tracking? Hello? Booba? Booba track? Uh-oh. Shabal, is my webcam broken? This thing is broken. Webcam mic is on. Webcam is ass. Webcam mic is attacking us. Oh. Shit. How do I change that? Hello? What the fuck? Xbox microphone? What? Turn it off, please. Is it bad? Go to your mic source. Uh-oh. Sounds so crunchy. Thank you. Crunchy like a potato chip. Why is it broken? What the hell? What is going on? I can type. What the hell is going on? Do I sound fine now? At least we know he's not using a voice changer now. True. Actually. You're good? Okay. What is going on? I thought I had the settings set up for this. Hello? Okay, wait. Let me take a peek see here. I swear that I have the settings set up for this. Hand tracking only. Yes, I do. Hand tracking is set up. Please work. They call me the hand tracker. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, I'm doing the 6-7 motion in my... I am in a dark ass room right now doing the 6-7 motion in my chair. What is going on? Nice air conditioner, thanks. Oh no! Why is it not working? Boing, 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 boing. Work! 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 Work, I say! Work, boobs! Work! Work! Shibal! Where is it? Why won't it work? Why won't my boobs work? What is going on? Where were the boobs? How do I set this up? Okay, man. I don't know if I can set this up. I don't know how to work. I don't know. They might just be shy. You're right. Maybe my boots are just my boobs are just shy. I don't know. Maybe. What the hell? Why are they not working? Boobs? Hello? Boobies? Boobers? McBoobers? Okay. Let me actually go into like my thingy. Why is it not here? Did I not set it up? Oh boy. Hand. Wait, no, it was index. Finger left. And then output is peck. Right? Oh no. Is it peck? What the fuck? Is it this? Test, test, test. Does this work? Boop, boop. Okay. Look, look, look. I swear this works. I swear this works. I swear this works. You know what? Okay, okay. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Well, tomorrow is the post debut yap. I'll show it off tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna get some technical support on duty whenever I can. Post debut yap is tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Have something to have something to make have something to be happy about. Make it a toggle? Oh wait. Is that a thing? Wait. Let me test this. Boob bounce. What do you do? What do you set it as? Is it a play animation? No. It's a Oshibar. Hi Ketone. What the fuck? Which one is it? Sun and expression. Motion 3. Expression. Set and unset expression. Oh no, do I have to make it? Like do I have to like make it like through the thing? Oh, wait. I know. Expression editor. Wait. Create new expression. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Why am I down here? Why am I all the way under? Hello? What the fuck? Okay. Uh wait. Peck. No. Boob. No. Peck. What? He's hiding. Yeah, I just went really tiny for some reason. 3 apples tall. That's what I'm saying. I'm in the ground. Yeah, we'll figure this out next time. It'll give something to give people. You know what? We'll figure it out next time. We'll figure it out next time. We'll figure it out next time. It's so bad. I'm so bad at this. I've never. VTubing for 4+ years, and I'm still just horrific at this. So bad. So fucking horrific. Okay. I think this is probably time. Keep the debut short and sweet. Okay? Short and sweet. I'm gonna show off the raid intro one more time. We're gonna watch the lore video one more time for those who haven't seen it and you're just coming in. This was a debut. And then we'll show off the ending screen, and then we'll done. We'll be done. We'll be done for tonight. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, wait, you're right. Community name. Community name. Okay. Capybara. Capybara. Name Cappuccino. The little capybara on my shoulders. Name Cappuccino. She is awesome. Okay. Great. Hi, Jaws. Love you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Mods or mod or mods. Can we get a little bit of a vote on some names? Okay, we have Cutie Barras. That's the one that we used to use. Cutie Barras. Okay, that's one. Let's see. Mr. Che, hi. W debut treat. Thank you. Thanks for being a part of my debut. Big event. Holy moly. A lot bigger than I thought it would be. Coffee beans. Ooh. Okay. Coffee beans, cutie barras, cappy beans. Is there anything else that I'm thinking? Cappy cult. Cappy beans. Interesting. These are all decent ones. Ren, are you streaming at the usual time? Oh yeah, I should also mention all of our future streams going forward are going to be at 7 p.m. EST. I want to stream earlier. So, yeah. For those who are in EST time zone, you don't have to you don't have to be here super late anymore, and you can actually get some sleep, which is awesome. Also, I wanted to say this too. Congratulations on debut. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh. The vote is up. The vote is up. The vote is up. Please vote, please. Thank you if you want to vote. Another thing that we can test out for those who are interested in testing this out too is I'm going to turn on all of my channel point rewards. And for those with channel points, you test like a few of them just to see if they work. I won't have all of them on, and I'll have like custom like outfit ones that I haven't done yet, but I'm just turning all of them on for those who are interested in just trying it out. Here, let me actually zoom out just a little bit so we can see if they work. He's never wearing clothes again. That's crazy. So many, I know. There's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, I just got stripped. I might have to add a cooldown to some of these, but this is funny. Oh my gosh. This is really funny. Where did your shirt go? I don't know. I don't know. That's a question for everyone else here. Where did my shirt go? We need a cooldown after this. Yes. Oh, this is crazy. This one's crazy. Oh. That's nice. Okay. Someone really likes this one. Okay. This is crazy. Tie without shirts? Hello? That's a look and a half. Yeah. What the? Gotta keep you warm. True. Amount of points. Yeah. It's kind of expensive point wise. I guess that's the incentive to not spam it, I guess. I might make it cheaper. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Treat. Hi. Hope we're doing well. Put your shirt on. True. Oh, and it's off. Okay. Cross arm. Oh, bug. See, I really wanted a bunch of like clothing toggles just for this because like it's really fun to do like clothing toggles for it's really fun to do clothing toggles because people can just like sit here and basically just like Barbie dress up doll all of this, which is really cool. I have 387K. Oh, coffee beans. Okay. Well, that's what people want. That's fine. That's banger. Okay. I guess that's your guys' name going forward. Is the coffee beans. The coffee beans. The coffee beans. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait. Guys, we have been gifted support by my wonderful wonderful um rigger that I can figure this out now. R underscore, which one is it? R underscore pack. Oh. No, I heard that wrong. Okay. Expression name. Boob R. Right. Boob right. And then create another one. And then we'll do left. Boob left. Okay, there we go. Left and right boobs. Awesome. Then come down here. Little zoom in here. Then set and unset hotkey. Shoot. Boob right. And then boob left. That expression. Boob left. Keybind trigger. Okay. And then if I go here. Okay, I'm gonna strip everything. I'm gonna strip everything because we're gonna do testing. We're gonna be testing. And then no mug either. Oh, I can just. Oh my god! Wait. Boing boing. Fuck! It's better with the hand tracking, but still, you can see how there's motion. They're really slow though for some reason. I have to set it with my thingy in the future, but they're kind of slow. And you can hear me like clicking my clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety 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 clackety. Okay. Sorry. I got really distracted. Okay, sorry. Jonah, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Back to what I was saying. That was the last thing I wanted to show off tonight. Stop when the key is let go. Oh. Wait. Minute. Wait a minute. Oh shit! Boing 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 boing. Oh my god! This is sick nasty. Wait, can I do it with? You can do it with the shirt on? Wait, what about the vest? Okay, not the vest, but you can do it with the shirt on. That's crazy. You can see him move with the shirt. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy work. And then I could hit it with the. Sorry. I'm having too much fun right now. I need to chill out. Too much fun right now. I'm crying. That's amazing. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Okay. So the capybara from here on forward is going to be called cappuccino. As a community, you guys will now be called, what was it? What was the community name? I already forgot. Fuck. You need a bra, true. What is the community name again? Coffee beans. Okay, let me write that down so I don't forget. Because I'm gonna forget. Because I'm not used to it yet. Coffee beans and cappuccino. Awesome. Write that down on my notes. All right. With that being said, thank you once again, everyone, for being a part of my debut and being here. Thank you for all of the folks that gifted me subs, gifted me bits, gifted me tips, etc., etc. It means a lot. You have no idea. Just because I am poor and I have debts to pay. It really means a lot. Can't believe you people have subjected me to being a mere coffee bean. True. You're an extra important coffee bean. All right, all right. Once again, thank you everyone. I'm gonna show the lore video one more time, and I will be uploading the lore video later in the future, near future. Um, thank you for being here, everyone. It was so much fun. I'll see you tomorrow for the post debut. Yeah. Yay. Yappies. Yappies. Never been more focused on my screen in my life. That's crazy. All right. Good night. Thanks for being here. It was really fun. Lore video time again. Not that.